Inside Thursday night, how's it going? Alright, strip back, good crack, multi-trade podcast. Share the knowledge you know, help to make our sector grow. Everybody's learning from experts and the journeyman. Insights.
Speed Beam Express. One of the reasons it's so quick is because of this. Every Speed Beam Express has an integrated emergency base. You simply snap in the true plug and play pack for emergency functionality. No messy wiring, it's that easy. This LED batten is packed with express features, from marked drill points for maximum precision to end caps with an easy twist lock close. And it's just so tidy, I always find robust battens give you an extra little bit of room to work with.
All your test results, is it?
Dodgy ones there.
All the dodgy ones are not going down. But right, back, another overload again, and I think we're coming to the end of November now. The awards took off like something like a bat out of hell.
Yeah.
Nominations in way better than we ever expected, and everybody's shortlisted now in each category, and the voting has closed, and it's just a countdown now till December 11th.
Yeah, it's mayhem. I was going to say it's gone up like a house on fire, but not a great thing to say in our line of work. But no, I can't believe the amount of people that have voted. Like we were totting up the votes last week, and it was like some lads were getting like 600 votes, and that's just for one person or one contractor.
Yeah.
Like it's absolutely unreal, and they mightn't even have won it. Do you know what I mean? So we're talking like a couple of thousand.
Trying to tease people, you know what I mean? We're putting out the old the count,
The
you know
old
what I mean?
the old pie charts. Yeah.
But I was freaking people out because to see a pie chart and to see voting so close, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's like within, some of them were in 0.5%.
Yeah.
I mean, just goes to show how tight it was, like coming up to the final hours. And the rally at the end, like, I put an Instagram post out or a story out or something like that, just thanking everybody for their rally, like, but Jesus Christ, when I tell people, like, 24 hours to go, like, get your friends, family, colleagues.
They did.
They got them in droves, but it's amazing because the backing that, Adele Roach from the Design Source Ireland, like, she's been great, linking in with us over the last few weeks, like, giving us a bit of advice and, a bit of feedback about us and what we're doing.
A bit of optimism to where it could go and what it could be. I had a nice phone call from a friend of the show, Richie Doyle, today, and he was all guns blazing for an old Christmas party type situation where we could do an in-person thing and get a venue, have a night out.
Yeah.
He said he'd happily like to help out, but I think we're too busy with our lives for this year. But definitely next year, it's definitely something that we'd be looking to do.
And he's not on his own either. I think that's like a sentiment that's been sort of passed over through DMs on Instagram from a few long-time listeners and followers of the podcast and the Instagram page, like saying, will we get a last-minute venue? Like, will we all meet up? Like, we'll make it a Christmas thing. It'll be an annual thing. And I'm thinking to myself, 100% that'll be something that we definitely love to do.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant.
Obviously, with the quick turnaround now and the bit of planning that would be involved in it, I just think it's not possible for this year.
To do it right, anyway.
Yeah, to do it right. And, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we've put a lot of time and effort into, getting this turned around so fast. And that's including, getting, trophies sorted and all that. Like, and I know it's all going to be digital and it's all going to be on YouTube, and maybe there'll be some way that we can, like, see the comments coming in while we're on it. Like, we had a bit of banter back and forth with some people.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out as we go. But I think just for this year, it's just to get it off its feet, get it going. And like with the feedback from not just Adele and Design Source, but I think like the back in here from our sponsors and Robus and, the whole LED group family, like with Fusebox and ATC. You've got Garrett Rooney from Remy Tools, who's a friend of the podcast. He's jumped in and sponsored the category. You've got yourself, you've got James Carraher.
Lindsay, Ray and Holly in Snickers and Hulta Force Group. They've been very kind to us as well, so it's It's a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah, and I don't want to leave names out there because I've named a lot. Like, so the Hager Ireland, who's been a friends of us of the podcast since day one. You've got
Skullmore Group.
Skullmore Group, like who we haven't had much dealing with, but it's great to be able to reach out to, companies that work not only here in Ireland but in the UK, which includes Northern Ireland and everything. Like so, and that's products that are widely seen around as well. Like, you know what I mean, that are widely used. Like, so they're backing the international award, and N2 Electrical, who's like a common place for you to be seen every week.
Yeah. Part of the furniture in there.
Yeah, 100%. And I think when you look at all these brands, willing to get behind something that they didn't have any clue what we were going to do with it, what direction we were going to go in with it, but even before anything was physically put in place, they were behind it,
Yeah, and look, it's I think it's crying out for something like that, an independent, in every sense of the word, trade award.
Yeah.
Or trades awards that is highlighting, like, it's not a vanity thing by any means, it's a credibility thing. And lads, look at the thing that we've always said we were trying to do, a community of tradespeople that look after each other, and if it means awarding some of them and giving them a bit of recognition, so be it.
And you've got the likes of, different trades that could potentially come in then through following years, like you've got pavers and tilers in this year, like who's to say, you don't see like painters, you don't see
tree surgeons and stuff. There was actually a couple of tree surgeons nominated in the craft section.
It's unbelievable, and then it opens us up then to other individuals that are in, potentially can sort of make their way into the community, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or come in and share. Some of them might have stories to tell and experiences maybe to share with other people, or like we were always saying as well, trying to get people into the trades. It was why we started this, and like these trade awards is just another thing. Like, we've talked to people in Building Heroes, World Skills. It's just another thing that can entice young people to get into the trades and maybe give them the confidence to go and do it.
Yeah, and I think it's like, it's something that's spouted about like so much, like where somebody says to you like, "Gosh, you're like, you were nominated, or you do well to be even in the in the running for something." And I'll just like say off the bat, like, in some categories you've got 4, in other categories you've got 5. I think in the apprentice category, like, there's 6 or 7 of them, and they and you, and if you're listening and you're part of that shortlist, you were nominated by your peers. Like, this is not a popularity thing,
or a handpicked thing.
Yeah, this is not something where me and Keith have sat down and said, who do we like the most? And they're getting put into a certain thing. It was open, it's transparent, and on the night or after the night, all results are going to be shown. And I don't think many award platforms do that. I don't think they be transparent about who actually voted for who. So there's obviously, you're not going to say like who voted for who, but the numbers will be there. The pie charts will be revealed after.
Each nominee will know how many people voted for them.
And that's not to, show like anybody in a bad light or in a good light. It's just to show that, it
was fair.
It's a fair and it's an open community. And, it was all about people who got behind you. Like, and if you went the extra mile as well to get a bit of extra votes by, whoring yourself out on Instagram and TikTok and all that, we're all for it. Yeah, you deserve it. Yeah, 100%. And I think, in a sense, that's what you have to do. I think we've had many people on the podcast before. I think, over people from the UK, like Theo Webster has come on and mentioned as well that he's not shy of nominating himself for awards and getting that first nomination in, even if it comes from you. And then
Gets
you just
the ball rolling.
Yeah, and then you just pass around a bit of information to people saying, I'm in the running. Can you support me? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it gets it going. And I think, you have to be. So a lot of people would be fairly proud not to want to put themselves out there. But I think, when it's all said and done, and if you got like a runners up certificate, or you got a winner's trophy or whatever it is at the end of it, it is all just in good
spirit, and just a nice thing. And like what we've been most surprised about the awards is the nominations coming in from people we've never heard of.
Yeah.
and not your big hitters that are on Instagram, Facebook, and all that kind of stuff. But independents that are obviously really good at their jobs,
Yeah.
and their apprentices or their work colleagues have gone out of their way to just put their name forward. There's a couple of names there, people that only got 1 vote, and you just know in the back of your head they're good guys. You know what I mean? They have got the votes.
Especially guys, they'll have like, a little message beside the vote as well. Like, and it'll be like there was some messages there that came in, and they put the person's name down and in brackets beside it. Like, you know what I mean? They were saying like literally what you said, like he's a good guy or he's a good lad,
a legend or whatever,
a legend of the industry, or it's just little messages like that, like do sort of make you think about, and what you mentioned before, I think on a previous chat that we had, like that, just because it's an awards ceremony, basically, no, we're not trying to say that like anybody is like better than the next person at how they do their job or anything like that. It's just a competition at the end of the year that, like, in this moment or during this year, you've put yourself out on social media, you've done some good stuff, and you've
and people tend to agree.
Yeah, and you tend to agree, and they've watched it, and you've given some content back to people this year.
Exactly, yeah. There's value in what they're doing, yeah.
And that's pretty much, I think, everybody that's on this is in that category, you know what I mean? Because we're a podcast that has a social media presence, and we're utilising the social media in order to,
highlight people.
And
I think it's in our bio as well.
Yeah. That's all it is now. But look, I think it's something I'm excited about.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about. I'm anxious actually about. I hope it goes well. Just on the basis that the time and effort that's gone into it, and I hope that everybody that watches it on the night can join us, like, and actually
have a bit of fun with it.
Yeah, have a bit of fun with it. Send in some comments, and I don't know, maybe we might even take some live calls on the night to the winners or something. You know what I mean? If they give their numbers, we'll ring us live on air. Like, I think that'd be the best way to do it.
Yeah, it'd be a good bit of crack. Yeah.
But I guess we'll rock on again, and I'll catch you on the next.
December 11th.
December 11th, 8 p.m. YouTube. Link is in the bio on Instagram. It's on LinkedIn, and I guess if you're going to be there, the waiting room is open now, so get in early, get your popcorn, get your beers or whatever,
Yeah, well, look, we'll see you then, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Inside the Stripped Back podcast comes to you in association with Snickers Workwear Ireland.
Covering you for all your workwear needs, head over to snickersworkwear.ie and find your local stockist.